All right, so last week GJ was my only winning trade. So I was waiting for a bearish daily candle. You can actually see that Monday closed bearish with a wick to the upside. So then when we went into Tuesday, I was only looking for sells. I'm going down to the smaller time frames. So I had a wick from this last lower high to the newest lower low right here. And I was just waiting till 8 o'clock to take my entry. So it's was 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock close like that with all that wick to the upside. So I was like, obviously gonna sell. All right, so I sold, and from there, just continue to hold, and that was a nice 1 to 6. So again, I'm just gonna be waiting for the same exact thing this coming week. Waiting for a bearish candle on the daily time frame to close bearish before selling the following day. I gotta say, I definitely do like this this way of trading. It feels more sophisticated. Like I'm not getting thousands of trades a week, but those are not those wouldn't be high probability trades regardless. Now for gold. The previous weekly candle closed like that, and we're already on a bearish flow. So excuse me, I'm just gonna be waiting for a daily bearish candle to close bearish, and I'll be ready to take sales next day. Let's see. Last week, FOMC was what messed me up on the USD pairs. I wasn't willing to wait until 2 o'clock or after 2 because I don't know. Technically, my trading time's from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. But yeah, and I also knew I wouldn't be at the chart, so it was a little bit of FOMO too. But my sells weren't bad sells; they were right here. But that definitely wasn't. She wasn't giving. And another thing, like I could have easily avoided this loss if I just waited for 1 hour bearish candle close in my favor. You know, that's what I saw. I saw that 30-minute bearish candle right here, and I was like, oh yeah, look at all that wick. So, but it's all good. As long as we have like a little bit, as long as I manage to trade in a way that makes sense alongside news. I don't want to say, oh, always trade after news, because sometimes news is the move, you know what I mean? So I think I just got to continue to learn with the USD pairs how to with that. So yeah, I'm going to be waiting for a daily bearish candle. This candle. GU. Same thing. I will be waiting for a daily bearish candle close before selling again. And last week, the ideal sells would have happened right after Tuesday, Wednesday. Definitely, I think I missed either. Oh yeah, I missed this trade, and I don't know how. So this candle would have been the candle that I was looking for the last week. Got a beautiful bearish candle close right there. And then Thursday, I would have been in here like swimwear. This is us, 8 o'clock. But I have my fib from point A to like the new point B right here. It comes up, starts to give into that 38.2, which is now another confluence that I have to go with. I wasn't doing that before. And I remember 2 weeks ago, it caused me to take some unnecessary losses on UJ. And I was like, how'd I just wait for an actual retracement? That would have been good. That's what happens when you take a really zesty bong rip right before you record. I'm good. I'm all right. Yeah. So I think that price will definitely continue to this negative 27%. Eventually, don't know when, but Yeah. So that was a nice trade that I missed. It's not even technically done yet. That was a really nice 1-4, and this would have lined up with my trade perfectly. And I think I was probably, I don't know, at work or something, but I was not paying attention to the charts at this time. That's what I know. So this is ideally what I would have liked to get. Oof, that negative 27%. Look at that. Yeah, yes, sir. And then EU's ideal trade last week was right here on Tuesday. So you would have been selling like on Wednesday. And again, yeah, that was FOMC. FOMC. So I sold here, it went yeet, and I was like, all right, I'm putting my phone down for the day. So yeah. Right, because Tuesday and that was a Wednesday. Yeah. So those weren't really ideal just because you had news so far out, but then again, that's just something I gotta learn. So next week, just doing the same thing, just waiting for another candle to close bearish. I feel like you might have some volatility around 4 p.m., but at the same time, if price is already in a good pullback area around 8:30, I don't think, well, I'm talking too much into the future, but it's all good. Honestly, I took UJ off my chart just because the way I like to trade now works really well on EU, GU, gold, and GJ sometimes. But this pair, it worked here. It was nice here. Actually, no, not even. I couldn't even take this one because I don't trade Mondays, and Monday was the main move, right? So I don't know. I capture trades a little bit more rarely, but I'm not even gonna sweat it because I have plenty more things I could trade. You know what I mean? Like, so I really don't need an extra pair. I'm cool with cutting down some pairs. So, Confluence Toolbox. Previous daily candle closed in my favor. I'm with the daily trend. And on the smaller time frames, I'm going to enter on a certain time because, we're looking for that momentum in price. And also, you want to look for a pullback and you want your fib to be on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, whatever makes most sense. Whatever is the most relevant. And you don't want to take any 23 points. This is just 38 and deeper. So I really want to sign up for another prop firm challenge this week. I'm pretty sure I have the consistency to do so now again, but I don't know. I might see how this week goes and then start next month fresh with the new account. But I don't know. All right, happy trading this week. Don't blow your account.